And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started. Today's starting pitcher, Cal Quantrill. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, you're not completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play. Because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error and it leads to us scoring more runs.
Quantrill back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. Rosario makes the play. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Quantrill back to work. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the first. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. We go to the bottom of the first. And our pitcher tonight, Spencer Turnbull.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 8th best batting average in the American League. Ramirez swings and lifts this one deep to left. And it's off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Jason Dominguez digs in for the Guardians. Went deep in the ball game last night. Left-hand batter waits. Ramirez stands at second with no outs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Righty delivers. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Line to left, and it stays fair. They're waving Ramirez home. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's a speed threat, Patrick Conley. Here comes the pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. And the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mateo raging back towards the wall. He makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. And he makes it up to third with one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. And a pitch. Up the middle, Castro picks it up. The throw to first. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. Two outs, base is empty. Josh Bell at the plate now. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one hit to right. Mateo gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Guardians 2 and the Tigers 0. And welcome back. Top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the right-hander's 3-1. Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 12, Riley Green.
Here's Riley Green.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Rips that one to right. Can't get there, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Next to hit, Jake Rogers. 2-2 now. The punch out there. That's out number 2. So digging in, Parker Meadows.
The designated hitter, Parker Meadows.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Count is 2-1.
Green stands at second with 2 gone. There's a swing and a miss.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. That one felt good, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. Ross Adolph getting ready to hit. And 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Brett Phillips. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings and misses, and there's one down.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
This is Dylan Carlson. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. The pitch. And that one pulled foul. The wind and the pitch. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a double.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. And here is Diego Cartaya. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. 1 out and a runner at second. Next offering in the dirt, and the count is 3-1. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Got him swinging, and there's 2 down.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
On the ground to short. Walsh handles. On the run, sends it over to first. And that'll do it. Guardians lead one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Daniel Espino, the new pitcher after a short delay, and we're ready to play ball.
Esa no es la intención, pero con todo lo que ha pasado baja la tensión. Hay gente sufriendo de más y necesitan la atención. Y que nosotros hacemos los damos por el montón. Y no es cuestión de darle dinero, es cuestión de escucharlo y no ponerle pero. El gobierno me llamó para darme ayuda, eso espero. Pero mientras tanto yo sigo en el avispero. La verdadera pandemia es la división. En un mundo conectado no hay conexión.
Back here at the ballpark, on to the third inning, and stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. On the ground. Oh, he gloves it, throw to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. One now. And fouled off. That one the other way. Nice grab on the run. And there's two down.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Taylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Taylor Walls up now for the Tigers. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. That hits the dirt. Yeah, that's ball 2.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Jose Ramirez bops one out, and that gives him a lead. It's 3-2.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, let that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
And now the center fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Okay, from here, he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the fact that his team is now down by a run.
The 1-2. That's out to center field. Green coming on. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Patrick Conley now at the plate. Conley having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. How about that double play? Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 4th in the American League in batting average this year. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. And he deals. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it is gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. His 41st home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 4-2.
What pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Josh Bell. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Three-2 now. On the ground to third. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And the inning is over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 4-2. All set for the start of the inning. Now, Spencer Torkelson. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one out front that time. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. In the air, center field. Dominguez in position, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. This is Willie Castro. He's 0 for 1.
Willie Castro.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is 1-2.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Another throw over, and he's back again. Castro at first, 1 gone. Next to hit, Riley Green. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Throw to second. Out. Left field. Carlson makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the fourth, leading off, Brett Phillips. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Throw on to Torkelson. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 4,
Dylan Carlson digs in for the Guardians. Doubled in his first AB. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 up, 2 down.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Now
2 outs, base is empty. Diego Cartaya digs in for the Guardians. On the ground, right side. Torkelson takes it himself. That's out number 3. Guardians fail to score as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Parker Meadows. Up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this one. 3-2 now. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Runner at second, nobody out. And down on strikes. And there's one down. And now it's going to be Ross Adolph.
Ross Adolph.
Left-hand hitter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Next pitch misses. It's 2-2. Man at second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rogers around third. He'll score easily. It's 4-3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And up next for Detroit, Taylor Walls.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings. Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Bell steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's Ahmed Rosario.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And now 2-2. Now one missed. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's Jose Ramirez. The 2-1. Foul ball. Stays alive. The wide to kick the pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He's a pull hitter, and that's about as much as you can pull one and keep it fair. So no surprise right there. Nothing the shifted defense can do about it, though.
Now
Seth Corey will take over here. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Digging in, Jason Dominguez, the switch hitter batting right. Ramirez leads off first with one away. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the full side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next one misses, and the count's full.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runners.
Runners on the move. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
At the belt and fire. And the count 1-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And now the lefty. Got him! Huge strikeout there. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
Up next to Cleveland, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New inning getting started, and now Spencer Torkelson. And now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The pitch. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Castro. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Ground ball right side. The throw to second, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. 1 for 2. Good plate appearance there. able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very
Now
aggressive
batting.
secondary
Catcher.
lead. So a ball down the
James
line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. Guardians 4 and the Tigers 3. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brett Phillips.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And a payoff pitch. That one ripped. Diving, makes the grab.
The left fielder.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the plays because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Now at the plate, Dylan Carlson. That one misses. Ball 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2-2 now. Good eye right there. And that one is lifted in the air. Mateo moving under this one. Out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Diego Cartaya.
And the batter now, Diego Cartaya. The other way, makes the catch, inning over. Guardians go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. Now it's going to be Parker Meadows, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Brooks Raley comes on now, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The tying run at the plate. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And next up for the Tigers, Ross Adolph, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
2-1.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Mateo.
Jorge Mateo now.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Kicks and deals. Line drive. makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Ladies and
Seventh
gentlemen,
inning stretch
please
time.
join us for the
Guardians
traditional
4 and the
7th
Tigers
inning
3. Back here in Cleveland, now it's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
One down. 3-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The center fielder, number 6.
Runner on at first with one gone. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jason Dominguez. For the 4th time tonight, checks over to first, back safely. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the second out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. That's to third. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 left for the Guardians, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. James Karinchak, and he'll work on holding this lead. Back here at the ballpark, down the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Stays alive. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So up next, Taylor Walls. Karinchak, he's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations, those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And here is Spencer Torkelson. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle, just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that is that. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail it here, 4-3. New pitcher for the Tigers, Bailey Falter. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Number 70, Bailey Falter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's to third. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
Here's a 1-1. And another ball. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
Into center. Green settles underneath it. He's got it. There's 2 away. And just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brett Phillips.
Now it's the right fielder, Brett Phillips. Next offering is downstairs. Here comes a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. But they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen, trying to protect this lead.
Number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Willie Castro. Right-handed reliever.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And it's through for a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now here is Riley Green. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. 1 for 3. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
First and second, 1 out. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Cartaya brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So first and second with 2 outs. Ross Adolph will hit next. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a chopper. On the run, throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next guy stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.